real quick, this morning, okay, it's working. This morning I got woken up at 3, yeah, it was like 3 a.m. on the dot. And there was a slightly uneasy feeling. I needed to get up and go do something. And then as soon as my eyes popped open and focused, I start thinking, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. This house is covered in the blood of Jesus. Nothing you do will harm me, and stuff like that. And then the dog suddenly had to go outside. And then the baby woke up and was just fussy, screaming. Something was bothering her, because holding her didn't do anything. She didn't want anything to drink or eat. She wasn't dirty. So like something was bothering her, and she kept trying to crawl over me and reach for my nightstand after I laid back down. I just held on to her, and I did have my camera sitting over there, and I thought, well, maybe I should start recording. But she kept trying to crawl over me like she was trying to crawl off the bed, or go to the nightstand, grab something off of there. And so I ended up not turning on the camera and starting to record, which I probably should have done. I did finally go back to sleep about 4, I think, 4-ish. And then around 7, my oldest child woke up and started calling for me because our Staffordshire was growling at him from wherever he was standing. My oldest child was out in the living room, and our Staffy, he wasn't sitting in the doorway that time. A little while later, he started growling at him again, and he was sitting in the doorway to the bedroom. And I really should have started recording, because I'm pretty sure something was in the house lurking around. My oldest child's behavior has been like extra defiant. He's been making us late for school every morning this week, just because he doesn't want to put his pants on. Something simple. He moves so slow. Anyway, and then this week it's even slower. We were doing better last week, getting there closer to when school actually started, and then this week it just flew out the window. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out before I forget to record it. And I did start keeping my night vision camera next to the bed, so I can just grab that and it like automatically turns on. Then I just push a button and it just records. So we'll see what the next couple of nights do, and maybe we'll figure out what happened this morning. Cause like there was an ick feeling when I went out to let the dogs out to go potty. Back by those bedrooms, like you saw in the live stream, I'll post a link to that. I mentioned those back bedrooms. They don't want to sleep in the rooms. They're the kids' rooms, and they don't want to be in there. And there's been this ick feeling around the bathroom back there too. So I need to get in there and really investigate. So there will be more to come, I'm sure, because the enemy doesn't want to just leave, so they're not going to give me the answers right away, right? And I gotta practice my gifting. So yeah, I just wanted. Okay, I almost forgot. After I let the dogs out and was walking back to the bedroom, I got images of those. Can't really call them ghosts. There were videos of people finding them down in like South America. They're wrapped up in their burial sheets still, and the legend is that the ones that appear wrapped up in their sheets are stuck and they can't pass over until someone releases them from it, and they just like appear in random places. But anyway, images of those were popping into my head. And then I really started leaning into this house is covered in the blood of Jesus, these children, myself, the dogs, the cats. We're all children and creatures of God. You have no right to be in this place. I'm not loud enough to wake up the kids, though, because it was like 3 a.m. I don't want them up at 3 a.m. But, and then the feeling of something lingering started subsiding. And, but anyway, yeah, I forgot those, what are they called? Pukas or something? I don't, I'll have to look it up again. I don't remember what they're called, but I was getting images of those, and for some reason, their faces are always bloody, and under the sheets, always a mess under there. But yeah, no, that, I almost forgot to mention that part. Okay, bye.